Hey guys, you think your love life is tough? Be grateful you're not in the animal kingdom. Out here, some females are straight up lethal after mating. Let's dive into why these guys don't make it out alive. First up, the praying mantis. Here, the male's fate is sealed the moment he mates. Why? Female mantises often eat their partner during or after mating. It's not just for fun, this cannibalistic snack gives her extra energy to produce eggs. The male, though? He's literally sacrificing himself for the next generation. Talk about commitment. Now, if you think that's bad, check out the honeybee drone. Poor guy doesn't get eaten, but after mating, his entire abdomen gets ripped out in the process. This violent ending helps ensure the queen's fertilization. So, while the queen goes on to lay eggs, the male is left, well, in pieces. A pretty brutal one-time event for him. Seriously, human guys, you've got it easy. Male octopuses have a different kind of death. After mating, they enter a phase called senescence. Their bodies stop functioning properly, they stop eating, become disoriented, and die shortly after. The reason? After mating, they're biologically programmed to shut down, prioritizing the female's survival and reproduction. It's nature's way of keeping the female and future offspring healthy. Next, the infamous black widow. And let me tell you, the guys here have it real tough. The male approaches the female knowing that once the deed is done, she might kill and eat him. Hence the name. Why? It's all about energy. The female needs extra nutrients to produce eggs, and unfortunately for the male, he's a handy meal. His death helps the female increase her chances of successful reproduction. Poor guy is literally risking his life just to pass on his genes. Meanwhile, human guys complain if they have to split the bill. Just be glad your date doesn't end with you on the menu. And then we've got the anglerfish, where the male doesn't die technically. Instead, the male just fuses with the female, permanently. He attaches to her body and essentially becomes a parasite, providing sperm whenever needed. Over time, he loses all his organs except for the reproductive ones. It's a slow, bizarre death. He's alive but no longer independent. Definitely a till death do us part scenario, but it's the male who pays the ultimate price. Some sea slugs take things to a whole new level with a behavior called Apophallation. After mating, they sometimes engage in cutting off their own reproductive organs, literally removing them. Why? To avoid being used again by rivals or as a way to move on after one mating session. It's not always the female that causes death, but in this case, the male does it to himself in a pretty dramatic way. And then there's the Antechinus. These small marsupials mate with such intensity during the breeding season that the males burn out completely. Their bodies can't keep up with the stress and hormone overload, so after a mating frenzy, they die from exhaustion and immune system collapse. It's all about giving everything to ensure they pass on their genes, even if it costs them their life. So guys, thanks for watching. Remember, be grateful you're not a male mantis, bee, or octopus. These males pay the ultimate price to pass on their genes, while human men, you've definitely got it easier. If you enjoyed learning about these brutal yet fascinating mating behaviors, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned for more mind-blowing facts from the animal world.